Good afternoon, all my wonderful subscribers and viewers. How is everybody doing out there? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It's Nikki D, and welcome back to the Nikki D channel. Today, we're going to be doing the 2024 NFL Week 1 recap, where I go over all 16 games in the NFL that we had for Week 1. Don't forget to like the video, share the video on social media, and smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of when I drop my next video. And we're going to be having a few more videos coming for you this week. Definitely trying to stick to the schedule for everybody. And without further ado, let's get to the first game we had this week was Thursday Night Football to kick off the season this past Thursday, and it was the Baltimore Ravens at the Kansas City Chiefs, and this was exactly what a lot of people expected. Baltimore and Kansas City definitely kept it close between the two, but Kansas City ended up prevailing, and they beat the Baltimore Ravens 27-20 in Arrowhead to get to 1-0. Our second game that we had was a Friday game in Brazil as Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers faced off against Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. And this was honestly a very sloppy game, but it was a very entertaining game as well. And the Philadelphia Eagles starting out 1-0 with a 34-29 victory over the Green Bay Packers. And now to the Sunday games. We kick things off in the 1 p.m. bracket. And the Pittsburgh Steelers went on the road into Mercedes-Benz Stadium to take on the Atlanta Falcons. I take my first L from the predictions video. And not a lot of those this week, as the Pittsburgh Steelers defeat the Atlanta Falcons 18-10 to get to 1-0. And the next game we had was the Arizona Cardinals going to Orchard Park at the Buffalo Bills, and Arizona gave everybody a scare. Buffalo makes a big-time comeback. Josh Allen showing the world why he's him. And the Buffalo Bills end up surviving Arizona, getting to 1-0 with a 34-28 win in Orchard Park. And up next on the Week 1 NFL recap, we had the Tennessee Titans going on the road. Will Levis going into Soldier Field to take on Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears. And this game was decided in the fourth quarter. Will Levis lost the game for the Tennessee Titans as we take our second L of the week. But the Bears defense stepped up and came out here and balled as the Chicago Bears 24-17 defeat the Tennessee Titans. And up next, we had the New England Patriots going on the road into Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. And man, I should have stuck with my team here. And my third and final L of the week here. And it was 10-0 New England at halftime. Really kept the Bengals on upset alert throughout this game. 13-0 late in the third. And 16-10, the Patriots beat the Cincinnati Bengals to get to 1-0. Up next, we had the Houston Texans going on the road to Lucas Oil Stadium at the Indianapolis Colts. And man, what a close game this was. Houston got gut-checked, but they earned the dub this week, 29-27. The Houston Texans beat the Indianapolis Colts. And up next, we had the Jacksonville Jaguars going on the road into Hard Rock Stadium to face Tua and the Dolphins. And this was a lot closer than I expected. I really thought Miami would put the afterburners on here. They do survive to get to 1-0. The Dolphins beat the Jaguars 20-17. Up next, as we continue along on the NFL recap show, we have the Carolina Panthers going on the road into New Orleans to take on the Saints. And oh my goodness, who these Saints? I'm wondering because they came out to play. They played hard this week, and when first glance at the final scores, you'll see that the Saints and the Panthers was the only real blowout of the week. The Saints dropping the most points out of any team dropped in week one as the Saints roll 47-10 over the Carolina Panthers. And up next, we had the Minnesota Vikings going on the road into East Rutherford to take on the New York Giants. And Minnesota came up, dominated the game for most of it, and the Vikings walk out 1-0 with a 28-6 victory over the New York Giants. And now we get to the 4:05 games as the Las Vegas Raiders went on the road into LA to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. And the Chargers show us why they'll be slated in the playoffs come January, because they came out and got the dub when they needed to. 22-10, the Chargers beat the Raiders. And continuing along on those 4:05 games, the Denver Broncos going on the road into Qwest Field to take on the Seattle Seahawks, and the Seahawks just grinded this game away. Denver had their opportunities. They did get a good bit of points on the board, but not enough. The Seattle Seahawks win 26-20 in Qwest Field to get to 1-0. Up next on the NFL Recap Week 1, now we get to the 4:25 games as the Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb to sign just hours before they go into the dog pound to take on the Cleveland Browns. And oh boy, did it pay off. A team that needed to come out and make a statement came out and made a statement against the Cleveland Browns. The Cowboys had control of this game from first quarter to fourth, as Dallas walking into the week 2 1-0 after a 33-17 win over the Cleveland Browns. Up next, we had the Washington Commanders going on the road into Raymond James Stadium to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in our other 4:25 game. And Baker Mayfield showed why he is so great in week 1. Another wonderful week 1 performance for Baker Mayfield. And Jalen Daniels played good, don't get me wrong, but Baker came to bake, and man, did he bake. He baked up a big W for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as Tampa Bay 1-0, 37-20 over the Washington Commanders. And now we get to Sunday Night Football as the LA Rams went on the road into Ford Field to take on the Detroit Lions, a team that eliminated them from the playoff contention last year. So this was definitely a good matchup. Slow game. Detroit up 10-3 at the half, 17-3 rolling in the third, but then the Rams make the comeback late in the fourth. But under 5 to go, the Rams take a 20-17 lead. The Lions force overtime, and the Lions are able to 6-20. The Detroit Lions beat the LA Rams on Sunday Night Football. And now Monday Night Football going on the road Candlestick Park to face the defending NFC champion San Francisco 49ers. And the 49ers showed us that they didn't miss a beat from last season. Big time performance by the Niners. This team was up 26-7 in the third. San Francisco would go on to beat the New York Jets 32-19 to get to 1-0. And that was the 2024 NFL Week 1 recaps. What's your favorite game of the week? Let me know down in the comments section below. And don't forget to like the video, share the video on social media, and you made it all the way to the end of this video. So clearly you enjoy the wonderful content. So make sure you smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of when I drop more wonderful content for all of y'all beautiful people to enjoy. And other than that, We got more videos coming for you this week. Plenty more college football, plenty more NFL, plenty more wrestling content, and a new All Out video will be coming for all y'all. All that this week, so check out for all that. Other than that, I'm Nikki D. This is the Nikki D channel, and I will see all of y'all amazing people next time. Bye, y'all.